Web 2 initially was nice, everything was good, but the problem is centralization, right? What happens when you give power, too much power to somebody? Then it depends on the person, right? The person is good, fine. If the king is bad, okay, why did a lot of people went into revolution? Democracy is good because we don't actually depend on one king for the entire lifetime. So all these guys, what they do is that they actually take your traffic. They have initially have a large pool of servers. I do not go into. I think you guys know all these things. You guys are web guys. So they have a large pool of servers and they have some data stores. Now the important thing I'm coming is actually data store because that's where they actually store stuff. Usually they use some kind of consensus model. It's like hundreds and thousands of servers. It's not one, so they have some kind of consensus model which will say where your data is sitting and how to fetch it and things like that. Okay, so the issue with all these things is that it's beautiful technology, and I like this. I worked on this for a long time, but the problem is they all assume that either a node is good and actually working fine, or the node is down. If the let's say in Cassandra, if a node is down, right, other nodes will actually find out and they will actually split the keys of these node into the adjacent nodes and they will start serving that, right? So that's what it will happen. But what if these things, this server is not under your control? That means that you can have like some servers which would act in some fashion. It is up, but it is not acting good. It's malicious, right? So if you want to do something like this over the internet, then there might be malicious actors, and you have to do a different kind of consensus. Also, the consensus of these kinds of systems are like they are very tightly coupled. They need high speed networks. They need all these kinds of stuff. They are controlled by one organization. They know what to do exactly. They know how to install it. They know how to do it. All these kinds of stuff. If you want to do it yourself, it takes some time, and everything is actually in house, right? You don't say that, okay, half of the servers in my companies, in my bank's cluster is in internet. You don't say that, right? It actually belongs to you, or you go to a cloud provider and you put a VPN, you put firewalls and all these things, and then do these things.